welcome back to my YouTube channel. Your 20s are not about having everything figured out. They are about realizing how much you were taught that doesn't actually work in real life. Today, we're going to talk about the things that I am unlearning in my 20s. I hope you enjoy. Please stay tuned because the last point is an interesting one. If you're in your 20s and you feel confused, you constantly feel like you are behind in so many things, then this video is for you. The first thing I'm unlearning is that I must have life figured out by now. Honestly speaking, in your 20s, this is where you make most of your mistakes. If it's about trying things, whether it's relationship, that business, starting life in a different country or in a different way, then I believe that 20s is about all that. It's kind of like a trial and error age where you make mistakes and you learn from your mistakes. So yes, I'm really unlearning that because I don't think you must have figured out your life by 20s. You have time. If you're out there employed, you feel like what life is not working out for you, or you're not where you've always wanted to be by the age that you're in right now, then I'm encouraging you and telling you that don't worry about it. Make those mistakes. Try out things. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Just do it. If you make an error, if you make mistakes, ensure to learn from them. And also, I usually tell myself that it's good to learn from mistakes that have been made by others, and like even learning from your own. So yeah, look at the people around you, learn from them, and always don't constantly overthink that other people are ahead of you or other people have made it before you, because honestly your path is different. So yeah, that's something that I'm really unlearning. I don't have to have figured out everything in my 20s. Second point that I'm unlearning is that productivity is equal to worth. I don't actually believe that, because sometimes you feel so guilty resting or taking a break and seeing yourself not being productive. And sometimes, especially with this hustle culture, people experience burnout, and it's okay to rest, it's okay to relax, take a rest without feeling guilty. I believe that resting is not a reward, it is a requirement in your life. If you've been working so hard and you find yourself resting, and at some point you feel like, oh, you're guilty about it, please don't guilt trip yourself, because you deserve that rest. So productivity doesn't really determine your worth. You also need some rest. You resting is also worth it. Point number 3, I'm unlearning the notion of everyone has good intentions. Always ensure to set your boundaries. Not everyone has good intentions. Not everyone that you welcome to your life has your best interest at heart. They do not. Set your boundaries straight. Just because you have people that you're familiar with, especially for us girlies, I would really like to encourage you and tell you, because what I've learned so far, that even though you're familiar with them or they're familiar with you, not everyone is safe to be around. It's not really, I know it's deep. It's deeper than you can imagine. Sometimes it's just good to have your boundaries. Do not over-explain, do not overgive, and trust your intuitions. And in my community, there are different people, but now this is about women. We are blessed with intuitions. Listen to your guts, listen to your intuitions. That call that is telling you, no, I don't think it's safe to go out right now with this person, don't ignore it. do not ignore it. Just listen to your intuitions. If you feel like someone isn't really good for you, if you are around them and your energy feels off, please just listen to your intuitions. So yeah, not everyone has good intentions for you. Take care of yourself and just remember that you do not need permission to protect your peace. Fourth point, I'm unlearning the belief that love means struggle. Actually, people have made it look like you have to struggle for you to be in love. You see, the way people are so toxic nowadays, people will bring in unrealistic standards in relationships. And I believe that, yeah, love doesn't struggle. You don't struggle when you're in love. You need to unlearn that. You need to romanticize your life. Understand that that person that is emotionally unavailable to you doesn't deserve you. They do not deserve your energy. You don't have to struggle if you're in love. If communication is what you value and you meet someone that doesn't like to communicate and you feel like you're struggling, that's not love. Just quit. Love comes with this softness. It comes with this peace of mind. We grew up romanticizing struggle. We grew up having this idea of like hot and cold energy. If this person does this, then I'm gonna do this. But I think that love shouldn't involve any kind of struggle. Just be you. Express love in ways that you know, and also show love in the love language, if that makes sense, because that way it's going to make their life with you or their relationship with you worthwhile. Some people are inconsistent when it comes to even relationships, and I think that is struggling to love, to be honest. If you're experiencing inconsistencies in your relationship, then I don't think you should be there. Just get out and go and look for someone, or let that person find you. And above all, love should feel easy. It should feel straightforward and not confusing. So if you're confused, this is a sign. Stability is not settling. So do not settle. Do not settle until you get what you've always deserved. I'm unlearning the belief that you should say yes to be liked. Actually, this is so deep. You know why? Because some time back, yeah, I've been a people's pleaser. Like, oh, let's go, let's do this. Okay, we're going. And over the past few years, I've unlearned that. And saying no has saved me big time. So do not go out there pleasing people, because at the end of the day, those people actually don't even care about you. If you give them an idea about something, probably they would say no. You know what? Stand your ground. And before you do things, just think about, it could be repercussions. Think about how they're going to affect your energy, your space. Are you okay to be in that space with that person? Are you okay to be out until a certain time? Or do you have the finances to be out or do something? You know what? Don't just do things to people please. Some people have even reached the point of being in debt for the sake of, just because of pleasing other people, wanting to be liked. Because with people pleasing or with just saying yes, most of the people believe that you're going to be liked. No, learn to say no. Learn to know when to say yes and when to say no. Discomfort now, even if you turn down that person or something, whatever it is, discomfort now is better than resentment later. One thing I don't want to forget is that every time you say yes, you are teaching people to ignore your limits. So always know the difference. Know your limits, know your boundaries. Another thing I'm unlearning is the belief of healing is linear. A great example here is when maybe you're heartbroken or something has happened to you. And when I say heartbroken, it's not really about just relationships. There's so many things that can break our hearts, right? One thing I really like to emphasize is on emotional setbacks. Sometimes you feel like, yeah, today I'm strong, today I'm healed, today I feel much better. And then tomorrow, out of nowhere, you just start breaking down. And that's normal. That's something I've learned over time. Healing doesn't have to be like a straight line where, yes, I'm okay and that's it. No. Some days are going to be harder than others. When you have these emotional setbacks, it doesn't mean that you have failed. It's a journey. It's a journey. You see, there's this theory where I think I've seen lots of it on Instagram or just social media generally. You see, when you have like juice and the concentrated type of juice and you need to dilute it, usually you're going to add water, right? And it will still retain the color. But the more you add water and more water in it, it's going to fade. And at some point, you're going to achieve clear water and the color of the juice disappears completely. That is how healing is. Yeah, do not feel like you have failed. Emotional setbacks are going to be there, and just give yourself grace. Healing is not linear. And another thing I'm unlearning in my 20s is the belief that social media is real life. You know what? People post the times that they're happy most of the time. It's so hard to see like sad stories that people give on social media unless they have reached like really a breaking point. Most of the time, whatever you see on social media is not really real, because when you see someone posting happy moments, it's not like they experience happy moments all the time. No, they also have setbacks, they have challenges in life, they have struggles. And what I normally tell myself is that, you see, even the rich people, the wealthiest of the wealthiest, they also have challenges. One way or another, everyone has a challenge. Nobody's life is really perfect. I could be posting about the best times, the best activities that I do, the best moments that I spend my life doing great things. Well, those are my good times, but the days that I'm crying in my pillow, the days that I can't sleep because I'm stressed, you never get to see that. And it's just important to really understand that everyone has a challenge in their life. However small it could be to you, to another person, that's something big. That's a big challenge to them. And people, especially in our age, in their 20s, they often want to compare themselves to influencers. They want to compare their lifestyle with influencers. But what they don't know is that people even go in debts just to sell that kind of life to you and make you into believing that they're living real life. People move mountains to ensure they sell that ideology to you that they're living good life when they aren't even. People are even struggling. Do not compare your life to social media influencers. We see success, we see relationships thriving, we see glow ups, but what we don't see is the debt involved, loneliness, failed plans, therapy sessions, and so on. Constant comparison can steal your joy. So maintain your peace. Do not compare yourself to other people, especially those social media. Another thing I'm unlearning is the belief that being strong means doing everything alone. Some of us have leaned onto hyper independence. You do not know how to ask for help. You do not know when you have reached your breaking point. And you're so burnt out and you do not want to ask for help. In my 20s, I haven't learned that. I have learned to ask for help, not to be too independent, know my limits, know when I'm breaking down and when I can't do it anymore. And I open up about that, either to my friends or to my partner most of the time, because yeah, that's the person I truly rely on. Gen Z, we wear our independence like an armor, but the truth is, don't be hyper independent. Know your breaking points, know when you can't take it anymore, and speak up about it. Needing help doesn't mean that you're weak. No, you're actually being strong. Have a community that is for you. Community is not dependence, it's support. Another thing I'm unlearning in my 20s is that I have to be perfect to start. No, actually you don't. You don't need to be perfect to start. I remember when I started my YouTube channel, because now this is like real life example and my friends know this. When I was in campus, I always wanted to start my YouTube channel, but I was like, you know what, I don't have the tools to shoot. I do not have a microphone, I don't have a good camera, and I need to get all those things to get started. Until now, last year, I just sat down and I said, you know, it has been like 10 years, around 8 years since I had, you know, that dream of starting a YouTube channel. And I was like, okay, I've been really waiting for the perfect timing to start my YouTube channel, but it seems like that perfect timing will never come. How about I just use the resources that I have to do this thing? And when that clicked, I was brave enough to do it. Also, obviously, with the support of my friends, my partner, I truly appreciate that. And yeah, I always thought that I should be in a perfect state to start things, but the truth is, you do not need a perfect start. Start it rough, start it broken, start it not having it all, because over time you will learn lessons. With time you will understand things. What I'm learning is that I don't really need to be perfect. So the next time I have an idea of something, honestly, I just want to, you know, I just want to get going. I want to execute it. I don't have to wait for the right people, community, finances to get started. I'm just gonna do it. You know what? You do not gain confidence before starting. You gain confidence by starting. So get going. That trip you've been planning and your friends have been failing you all through, leave your friends, go on a solo vacation, go on a solo trip, do it, do things. You know what? Get going. Don't let other people waste your time when you'd have achieved a lot. Unlearning is uncomfortable and it can be challenging, because the beliefs that once protected you are now the beliefs that are limiting you from achieving great things in life. Your 20s are less about perfection. They are more about trials and errors and knowing the best for you. If this resonated with you, let me know down below in the comment section. Yeah, let me know, what are you unlearning in your 20s as my community? What are you people? What are you unlearning in your 20s? Let me know down in the comment section. If you're figuring out life in real time, please subscribe, because yeah, we might end up talking about this again in more videos to come. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned a thing or two about things that maybe you too can unlearn in your 20s. Do not forget to subscribe, like this video, leave your comments down below, and share this with your friends. Until next time, bye.